You ever just notice in Sonic Unleashed that Sonic Unleashed just he just has the best level design in the entire of Sonic? It beats Sonic Generations, Sonic Frontiers, all the classic Sonic games. It beats, like, bro, people just talk about the Sonic Unleashed all the time, bro. Like, they just talk about this game like 24/7 when it comes to the level design. They say that it has like the best level design on the entire like literally the entire Sonic franchise. But you ever just sit there and stop and just think, okay, how does Sonic Unleashed have the best level design out of all the Sonic games? It just doesn't make any sense. How does something so old, something that happened so many years ago, still have the best level design to this day? Does it make sense? How? This is why I think that Sonic Unleashed has the best level design. And it's really just one thing. You know, it's gonna be a short video. It's gonna be one thing. And it's simple, man. It's simple. Very simple. It's because the level design is centered around the culture. Let's take that Chinese level, right? The China level, right? Instead of just making it like a great like China stage, you'll see things as you're playing the stage, as you're going through the level, you get to see things that are centered around that culture. So on the very start, as you're running down, you're literally running down the Great Wall of China. That right there is like perfect right there. You're literally running down the Great Wall of China. Just right that right there, right? And then when you keep going, you see that you're running on these dragon figures, right? And you notice that that's also part of the culture. The dragon figures, right? They have those in parades and parties and festivals, right? And the fireworks as well, right? Sonic gets to ride on some of these fireworks. You get to see them explode. That's also part of Japanese culture as well. So you get to see how the level is literally centered around the culture, and that's why it's so unique. It's not just Sonic on flat grass in Green Hill. It's not just Sonic in sand. You know, it's not just a regular sand level. The level centered around the culture, and that's why the level design is so good. Another great example is Empire City, right? It's literally New York. Like, I'm not even lying to you. The Empire City is literally just New York. Because what happens, right? What are you running down? You're running down a street. You're running down a highway, right? You're just blasting through the highway, right? And what do cars do? Cars drive on highways. You're on the road, you're on the highway. He drives down the highway. He goes on the street, you know, especially in the hub world, there's like hot dogs, right? New York is known for their hot dog stands and their burger stands. That's what they're known for, right? And you have all of like this extra stuff in like just centered around the level. You have the cities, you have the skyscraper, and you have that giant bridge where you go to. You have all that as well. You see how it's like all of it is centered. You see how the level is just centered around the culture. And every single level does this, right? Every single level is centered around the culture that is the culture that it's in. And that simply right there is why Sonic Unleashed has the best level design, because no other Sonic game really does that. No other Sonic game based their level on the culture. But yeah, that's why I think Sonic Unleashed has the best level design. It just makes a lot of sense.